legends, it is Hellmouth Hotline time. I hope you're enjoying these episodes. I'm covering quite a bit of old stuff on here that was previous to this podcast, were YouTube videos at a time. So you do notice a change in recording levels and whatnot whenever we get into the actual episode itself. So please bear with me. A couple of weeks time we're going to be getting into brand new stuff, and yes, if you've got any suggestions on horror movies to check out, please let me know. And I am going to get into Shudder. I literally signed up to Shudder last week, so I'm going to be checking out some of the stuff over there. So, feel free to drop suggestions into the show. This is another Buffy the Vampire Slayer review. This is season 1 episode I, Robot Eugene. So hope you enjoy it, and as always, please check out the website coinsagemedia.com, and let's get into it. I noticed quite a few of the episodes in season 1 anyway. It's been a long time since I actually watched all the episodes, like 15 plus years. Listen to the traffic outside here. Insane. Yes, I've noticed that a lot of the episodes feel like they're inspired by something pre-existing. Now, this episode to me kind of cried out Evil Dead. Not so much in what happens in the episode, but that kind of storyline where in Evil Dead, where they read from the book and then they open up all the demons and whatnot that come out of the book, and it opens a doorway to somewhere else. It's similar to that there in the way the demon works in this episode. It starts off in Cortona, Italy, 1418. A demon called Moloch the Corruptor, who's got the power to charm victims in return for their love, is imprisoned by magic into a book by these monks, and that's where the episode opens up. Then, present day Sunnydale, the book turns up in the library of the school, and Willow is scanning books into the computer, and that is how the demon gets out of the book. It's not someone reads the book, it's the scanner that actually does it. So the demon doesn't come forth into the material world to cause trouble. He gets trapped inside the school network. So Willow starts getting romanced by a student named Malcolm, but this turns out to be the demon, of course. He's on chat rooms, and back in the day before we had Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff, we had chat rooms and whatnot, and she comes across this guy, Malcolm, who she thinks is a student at the school, but turns out it's actually the demon. At the same time, he's also starting to control other students. So they start to realise something's not right by the way the kids is acting. Buffy decides she's going to follow one of the weird kids after school, and he goes to accompany CRD Computer Research Labs. Turns out the demon, he's possessing people to build a robot body. There's a new character pops up in this episode. Please forgive me, because it's been that long since I've done the previous videos. I'm not sure if Miss Calendar turned up before this episode or not. Maybe she has, maybe she hasn't. We'll just leave it there. But there is a chemistry between her and Giles. Miss Calendar is the computer teacher in the school. Let me just put my phone on the silent. Yes. Anyway, a student attempts to kill Buffy, but he chickens out. The demon tries to get this student to kill her, tries to electrocute her in the showers. Doesn't work, but he freaks out and he doesn't want to do it, and he turns on the demon. I'm not going to do it. And this series had a lot of things on it, and today's world the PC army might go after them for. And this one here is the demon. I can't even speak. The demon decides, okay, if you're not going to do what I want you to do, you're dead. Doesn't say it in so many words, but he's inside the computer, so of course on the screen you can see that the words have been typed out on screen, but the computer is kind of like reading it in a computer voice, and the computer starts typing out a suicide letter, and then names it at the bottom of the kid that's trying to turn from the demon. And then one of the other kids that's possessed comes out, and later on the kid's found hanging in the classroom. By the time Giles figures out who the demon is and what the demon is, Willow's kidnapped by possessed students, taken to CRD. The computer teacher, Miss Calendar, turns out in this episode she was more or less like a mirror image for Giles, where he's interested in books and whatnot and like old school kind of stuff, and she's into like the new age computers and whatnot. So it's like two sides of the same penny, more or less. But later on in the episode we find out that Miss Calendar is actually a witch / techno-pagan, as she calls it, who wants to help by getting other witches online to recast a spell to put Moloch back into the book. Anyway, it's at the CRD labs. Of course, Willow's there. The demon, he's still trying to woo her, and he's on his robot body at this stage. And yes, Buffy and Xander, of course, they come to try and rescue Willow and fight their way there as the spell is being cast by Miss Calendar. And Giles, he's reading it from the book, she's entered it onto the computer, it's going online to all these other witches in her coven or whatever it may be. And the spell goes out, the demon reacts, and you think, well, this is easy enough. But Giles opens the book and there's no writing on it. When he was scanned out at the start, the writing in the book vanished, and he's like, the demon isn't back in the book. But it turns out all the spell did was pull the demon out of the computer systems and the internet and whatnot, and has trapped him inside this metal body. So yes, of course the fight starts at the end, and during the fight, Moloch in his robot body punches towards Buffy. She ducks, and he puts his fist through a wall, and the power line explodes. So that's pretty much where the episode ends off at. And it's probably not one of my favourite episodes in the series. Like they're all pretty strong, bar this one and the pack. And it's worth watching if you want to complete the box set. But I'm not saying skip over it by any means, but it's not the strongest episode. And of course we finish off at the end. Buffy and Xander and Willow are sitting outside the school, and Xander and Buffy are trying to cheer Willow up because you thought she'd met some really romantic man online, but he turned out to be a crazed demon. And Xander reminds her, well, the only love interest I've had recently turned out to be a giant man-eating mantis. And Buffy, of course, has fallen in love with a 240-year-old vampire. So, we're all doomed, as Xander says at the end of the episode. So that's it. This has been a production of Coins Edge Media. Check out my social media links in the show notes. Thank you so much for listening.